All right, guys, let's get it on. We're going to be in the month of August, getting into September, and I'll definitely go ahead and increase our caps here. I think really my lowest one is let's say, yeah, my lowest cap is durability. And I know I gotta increase it. I mean, if I would have to, like, completely just straight go off like crazy to have a chance at the RBI record in a season. I could probably get to, like, 170, maybe 180.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another.
I mean, I'm trying to be realistic, you know.
Peter Lambert gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan? Coming to the plate now, Jamie Lynn. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Lifted into center field. Margot's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board.
Let's go.
He will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our
I
first
forgot the
tally
whole
of the ball game.
situation. Another RBI on the long list there.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
How the hell am I supposed to get a freaking assist?
Sliced hard on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So a two-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot. Into the box now, Jamie Lynn. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Let's go.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Thought he was going to third.
Hey, nice rip right there, attaboy. Play ball.
That's all right.
Standing in, Ramon Urias. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Oh,
but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And the Rockies kick it
So
into
I don't
high
like
gear
fielding.
to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being...
God, I look so terrible out there.
Ready for another shot now. Jamie Lynn. He came
Couldn't
through
find
with
out where the hell the
RBI
ball
single in
was.
his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's got
And
it.
the throw is in time to get him.
I
to
like the
retire side.
update. I really like the update. If you notice in the bottom left corner with like the swing timing, now it has a little meter.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn.
That's
He got
actually
on
really
top of
cool.
one and was a ground out victim last time.
Thank you,
Yeah,
San
I
Diego
understand
Studio,
that, Matty, but this
for
guy's
adding
got
that in
burner
there.
wheels
Oh,
down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
look at that
He
little
has to put it
meter.
on the ground.
Oh, that
That's part
shows
of
like
what makes
nice
him
little
successful.
metrics
Sent
and
on the
everything.
ground out to second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is
I have
gone here to
109.
start inning number 7.
Oh my god. I have an overwhelming amount of contact against righties.
Leading off the inning, Jacob Zanin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Lynn is there to put it away for route number 1.
Play ball.
Striding in, Ramon Urias. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Skied into straightaway right. Lynn is there, 2 down.
Play ball.
All right.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros with their 80th win to pace the division. MLB The Show.
Well, about to clinch our 12th
Jeff
straight
Hoffman
winning
gets the start for
season.
Colorado in this one.
One of the most consistent teams.
So striding in, Jamie Lynn.
In baseball.
Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Dang it.
0-1.
Not
I
even
bottomed
close
out.
on that swing. No balls and a strike. These
Hey, come on,
Rockies
big dog,
guys,
stay
they've
up.
been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact,
Oh.
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he
In
got
Colorado,
every stitch of, as
that
one without
is gonna
a
be
doubt
gone.
is gone.
Hell yeah.
A solo shot here to left. 46 now for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Striding in for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Hilliard.
Heading out towards shallow right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Play ball. Your attention, please.
Striding in once again, Jamie Lynn. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Down and away, ball 1.
strike.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Dang it,
Heading
man.
after it is Margot. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will
Hey, that
tag and
was
hit
more
for
than
third.
You're up.
plenty deep
And
enough
he'll
at
indeed move up
least.
90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1.
Let's go, Correa.
So stepping in, Trevor Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trevor.
Now the 2-1.
Hilliard.
Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out
Shoot.
double.
That was a great job of driving that ball.
All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Jamie Lynn.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy.
Dang it,
They got
man.
to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Let's play ball.
I wonder if they
In
did that
now,
update
Jamie
for people
Lynn. He flew out in
that
his last at-bat.
like
Almost, man.
just
He
like in
almost
other
went
game
deep
modes
his last
specifically.
AB. Certainly
Oh my
just
God.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit the other way out toward
Nope.
right field. Hilliard is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Play ball.
Now batting, Jamie Lynn. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jamie Lynn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field.
Of
Margot's under it.
course.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So
Let's play ball.
All right.
a 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Houston Astros.
Nice little 2-game sweep. Life is good right now. Life is freaking good right now. I want to have like one of those winning streaks like I did in Arizona.
Under the lights this evening
And
as we
last
get
time
you
I'll be
set
the
for
show.
another edition of
Like that would be awesome. Winning freaking
Shane
18
Bieber
in a
will be
row.
on the mound for the series opener.
That
What
was
do we need to know here,
insane.
Danny? Digging in, Jamie Lynn watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. High fly ball
Well
out
under
to
it.
straightaway center. Bird is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
So in that meter, it was good swing timing, but because I was off target, it was in the yellow.
Digging in for his second at-bat, William Wilkins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, when teams are playing well like
Dang it, man. I tried.
Striding into the box, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed
Ew.
it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I love that. I really do. Shows the position, like, look at that. Launch
Double play ball
angle.
to second. 4. A tag for 1.
Degrees.
On to first to complete the double play.
Man, they really updated this stuff here.
So striding forward now, Lázaro Armenteros comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Why did
right
it do
fielder
that?
is on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across.
I can't freaking do fielding. Oh my
Now
god.
at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here
Got
for the
no
second
reason
out.
to do that. They swing it like crap.
Now at the plate, Lázaro Armenteros. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
All right, team.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they
why
need to
did
do
it
is
do
get
that?
this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And
Why
he
the
will
hell
get
does
there.
it
He's in at
freaking do
third as
that
the tying
crap?
run with a leadoff triple.
I gotta like hit like L2 maybe as I don't know. I
Now
can't.
at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. And he'll scramble back to first. Now at the plate, Jamie Lynn. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak
Ooh.
that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Here it comes, 0-2. Slapped hard the
There we
opposite
go.
way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason.
Let's go.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain.
I'm not
as they
doing
lock
that
up a
challenge
nice road
anymore.
victory
I
here in
can't
10
freaking
innings.
do fielding. I'm sorry. I can't freaking do it.
Fans are.
We are under.
Otherwise, it just proves too costly.
Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jamie Lynn. Hit down the third baseline. Nola has compiled over 2,100 innings
Hello,
of
darkness,
work
my
in
old
his major
friend.
league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5.
Ooh.
Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and the American
Dang it.
League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. One away.
He's safe.
So coming to the plate, Jamie Lynn. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Fly ball right down the line in left.
Nope.
Armenteros is there. One pitch, one out.
Play ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jamie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A diving effort.
Well,
here as
he
gets
didn't
a
get it
glove on
cleanly.
And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield. Digging in once again, Jamie Lynn.
The right fielder. Jamie.
First pitch on its way.
Lynn.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lined hard to the left side.
Dang it, man.
But
Thought I
foul.
held up more.
Good rip on it, huh?
Here it comes, 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Negative 28 degrees.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ooh.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
That's popped up. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Hard liner towards short. So the shortstop's got him played perfectly.
Of course, man. Right to him.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these
All right.
guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
First for the victorious Grizzlies. 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on.
Afternoon base.
Let's play ball.
Striding in for Houston, Jamie Lynn. Watch is
Atta boy, big
fully
guy.
in
Here we go.
effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic
Lynn.
triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Yeah, and he's continued to hit very well in recent games. He's really closing in on that
Wow.
triple crown right now, and that would be an amazing
Barely got to it.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
He's out.
Ready for another chance?
Now batting,
Jamie Lynn.
right fielder.
He flew out in his last
Jamie.
at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
Man.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
0-1.
just
Dang
missed
it.
it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
What am I swinging at? Shoot.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And that is off the first base bag.
Whoa!
And he'll
Oh,
go to
shoot.
second here. And the throw will be
Oh, that
two-legged
was way
first,
too
so a
close.
strange
I thought
play
that
there
ball
as it
was a
lined
lot
up with an
further.
infield single.
I swear to
That's
you,
not a bad way to
I
keep it
thought
going.
that ball was a
Base
lot
hit right
further.
there. Hitting streak 15
What
games
the-
and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock.
Play ball.
You
He's safe.
what the freaking hell was that? I swear to you, I thought that ball was a lot further. See, I thought like it went toward the right fielder. And I barely got back. There's the tag. But wow. Okay, my fingers going through the bag. Alright, I'm safe.
Back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there.
I have all sorts of weird, quirky stuff going on, I swear. I'm a wild card.
Into the box, Jamie Lynn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Starts to go around.
God dang, what am I
held up ball 2.
Looking at?
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-0.
That's outside.
Reynolds aboard here at first with nobody out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend.
Settling in now, Jamie Lynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
I got the win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
Okay, that was weird. Max contact against right. On to the next one. Seattle. Yeah, definitely increased their ability. Got a very good cushion on that. Well, as of right now, Seattle's gonna have that first wild card spot. Gonna be a pretty weak record if they do. Unless they could get it to like 88 wins or something. Wouldn't be bad.
We are under the Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina.
Generally speaking, somebody getting the 4th seed has at least 88 wins.
Jamie Lynn, he had a couple of hits in
okay, at least 86.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to third.
That's a double
right
play.
To him. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out.
I gotta turn down my freaking volume a little bit there, my mic. Dang, it was getting loud.
Jamie Lynn.
Right fielder, Jamie.
I got Turtle Beaches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up.
Are you kidding me?
Wisdom in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's
well,
one
I didn't
gone.
have a whole lot of wisdom in locating that pitch.
Digging in, Jamie Lynn. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back
Are
up
you
the middle,
freaking
and
kidding
he'll
me?
step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning.
Man, that's nonsense right there. If it didn't take that funny bounce, I would have had that
Stepping
single.
in, Jamie Lynn, 0 for 3 to this
That's
point.
BS.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-0 the count.
I'm money though with runners in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for...
God dang it, man. Seattle wants that playoff spot.
Stepping into the box, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jamie Lynn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out into right
There we
center.
go.
Well hit.
Round it, round it.
Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple. And as you see right there,
Extending the hitting streak, and that was enough.
a tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Houston
Let's go.
came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. to
Hey, we got a
secure
split
the
against
victory.
Oakland, so. Yeah, we're about to not just get the division here
We
pretty
are under
soon,
the
but most certainly get the #1 seed.
Play ball.
Now in the box, Jamie Lynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
That's why
Here's the
we're the defending champions.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start
Things
of
weren't
play
looking
here
good
tonight.
early.
They come in not exactly setting the world
we found
on
a way.
fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Gotta be on target with
first
those.
in time, and that in.
I gotta be on target with those.
Digging in to try it again, Jamie Lynn. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Like that.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Maybe.
Looking
Yep.
up is the right fielder.
You can forget about it.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 47 thus far, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, #1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jamie Lynn.
If
As
we
he'll
found
look
a way to
follow up
sweep
the
Seattle, that would
homer he
just
launched
crush their
over the wall
souls.
last time up.
Going back to that last
Ooh.
AB, that was the Express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to...
Alright. Bases loaded, 9-0.
At the plate, Jamie Lynn.
Let's get a grand slam on these guys.
The right fielder, Jamie.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing. And
Nice little
oh boy,
capper
this could
works
be
too.
trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases. 2 runs have scored. To third now, but he's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitch...
A 3-run freaking triple.
Next up for the Stros, Jamie Lynn. And to start out the inning, it looks
5
like they've decided to
RBIs.
stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers
Ooh.
to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
Ooh.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
I thought he was gonna rob me.
Second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The
He
more
came
things
close.
change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long.
Multi-hit game.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Houston
3
Astros
for
took
5.
the lead in the second inning and rode that until
All
the
I
very
needed
end.
for a cycle is a single.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men.
I love those easy W's.
We are under the lights this evening.
That's some freaking awesome stuff right there.
Stepping in, Jamie Lynn watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really...
I should have had
center
that.
fielder is under it to make the catch.
I should have freaking had that. Can't wait to get that power up eventually.
Coming to the plate
And by the way,
now,
when I looked off
Jamie
camera,
Lynn. And
Alex
he could give these
Bregman is
guys an
hurt.
early lead if he can come through here. First pitch
But-
of the at-bat.
He'll be back soon.
High chopper to
Even
third.
so, we just have
This is foul for the first
such
strike.
great depth on the
Hey,
team
come on now. One
that it
time.
really
Ready
doesn't
with the
matter.
0-1. Fooled
Ooh.
with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Yeah, it
He
was.
obviously had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
I didn't hold back enough.
Ready once again, Jamie Lynn. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and
Oh,
he puts
let's
a charge
go.
into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a solo
Yeah, I'm definitely
shot
gonna
down
get
the line
60.
in left, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
That's what you call in baseball a doink. That's a doink shot right there if it
Trying
hits
to
a
pick
foul
things up where
ball.
we left off, Jamie Lynn.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And I'm going to be an MVP at the end of this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Wow, I just missed it.
Rooker is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.
Come on.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jamie Lynn.
The right fielder, Jamie Lynn.
So it's all about
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
the big moments here
Hey, let it rip. One time.
in extra innings.
Pretty well struck high
Oh.
and deep to left field.
Come on, dig.
Is that a walk-off?
Don't you?
And that's
Don't
off the left field
Oh.
wall. And just like that,
Oh
the
my
winning run
gosh,
is
I
into
almost
second
had
base
it.
with a lead-off double.
Oh, I
When you play with
just
fire,
missed
you have to
it.
expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and
Oh.
he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Play ball.
Try me in.
4-4. Take your base. 3.
I almost had
They had to
it.
put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good.
I
especially on
almost
the
had a
road.
walk-off home run. And then they scored 2 their next inning. Oh my gosh, I was so close.
MLB The Show's cover.
Not meant to be.
Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty.
I almost had my first walk-off of my career.
Now to the plate, Jamie Lynn.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League
That's
Player
fine.
of the Month award.
Line to the right side. And that's in there.
Turn.
Base
Find
hit.
the ball.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Jamie Lynn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gonzalez.
They didn't have enough curve on it to do more.
Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Lynn.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lynn.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Right here.
Way too early. I got way too antsy on it.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Sometimes the one
This will get
disadvantage,
foul
like
for
I know it's
strike
going to
two.
be right around the middle of the strike zone, and yeah.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit on the ground out to short.
Dang it.
Reined in.
Oh, I'm there.
Oh, not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Let's play ball.
Are they
So
really
digging
about
in
to
now,
come back and
Jamie
split this
Lynn.
series?
And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've
I
got
would
a
be so
significant
mad.
hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
Shoot.
A couple of
Way
guys
under
get
it.
on, and then who knows what could happen.
Reynolds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat.
Wow.
5-1, the final
All right.
total in today's game. The Seattle.
Hey, you know what? I wasn't the problem, at least. You know, I did what I could. I mean, really, we could have had 3 out of 4 if I would have had a walk-off home run there. I mean, that was just a few feet away, and that would have been it.
Top players become great players by continuing to think of themselves as developing players.
Definitely increased their ability. Still, well, we were just 31 games above 500. Well, you know, we're going to be facing either the Mariners or the Angels unless someone else like gets into the mix late.
We are under the light. Forrest Whitley, a right-hander from the state of Texas.
Well, he's done a lot better.
Stepping up now, Jamie Lynn. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Oh, God.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge
Jeez.
games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a
What
different
was
direction.
that
you cannot
at bat?
continue to ride that seesaw.
I don't even want to talk about that at bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamie Lynn. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lynn.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Two
the
terrible,
lineup, here comes
unnecessary
the
check
0-1.
swings.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Is that a home
Ball that's
run?
carrying.
Oh, wait. No.
On the warning track,
Oh,
he makes the catch.
man. I was like, oh, wait, maybe he had a chance, and nope. Ariel Solswell.
Into the box now, Jamie Lynn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left
No,
center.
I missed it. That's going to be deep enough.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And
Yeah.
they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
I missed the grand slam. Got one run in.
Stepping into the box, Jamie Lynn. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but
Let's
this
go.
very well could be the last chance to do that.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
All right, we're tied. Oh, man.
Digging in and looking for more, Jamie Lynn. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First offering on its way.
Shoot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway
Is it
center.
dropping?
In there.
They found a way somehow. Wow. I got away with that one.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so...
But it didn't matter.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Tigers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Afternoon base.
Tell you what, I'm doing pretty good for someone that only got 4 hours of sleep.
At the plate, Jamie Lynn watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Got just enough on it.
Man, you smoked that thing.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square.
Ready now, Jamie Lynn. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Man. Could have had that. Just wasn't there.
Digging in now, Jamie Lynn.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ruda has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Well under it. We're up 2-0. Oh, well, they're coming back.
Into the box now, Jamie Lynn. He flew out in his last
I
at-bat.
might just try to
Almost,
contact
Matty,
swing.
almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
Dang it,
he's
man.
feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
Well,
and get
actually,
on
that might
something
be enough.
and drive it out of the yard. This
Yep.
AB.
And he'll make it up to
Throws
third
off the
safely
mark.
here with 1 away.
Even though those don't go under the stat sheet, those still are super huge either way.
Standing in, Jamie Lynn has got a chance to
All right, I'm
end
not
this
even
one
paying
and send
attention
these
to it being
fans
a
home
night.
happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
I was
Ruda
early on
back
it.
to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
I was early on it. Solo home run, McKinney.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, maybe we could use this as a start of a new winning streak or something. I don't know.
MLB The Show's coverage of
Some kind of feeling.
Striding in, Jamie Lynn watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch.
Why are we not having a hit?
Digging in, Jamie Lynn.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center.
Nope, they have it.
And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Play ball.
Solo home run though. Sometimes when I just hit it deep, guys wind up stepping up like that.
First offering on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is
could that be a home run? I think so.
And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. Throw
wow, I was so
When
close.
that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but...
Oh man, I was out on a double play.
Ready for another shot now, Jamie Lynn.
That
He's looking
sucks.
to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. And it's fouled away. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Lynn is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Number 75 is there, and the side is...
Okay, number 75 makes the catch.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done.
You had one job, guys. Come on. You had freaking one job. Oh my god. Come on. How are you gonna let that happen in the 9th
Late in the
inning?
season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
How the hell did that happen? And I'll still have around the same strikeout totals a couple years ago, so not bad. 206 hits. I'm gonna have more than last year. Definitely gonna have a new mark in RBIs. We got Marcel's a little more back down to earth. Those pesky Tigers. It probably is going to be another Rays Astros ALCS, to be honest. The Marlins are getting real close to a playoff spot. For some reason, the Reds are actually really good in this game. Well, it won't quite necessarily be the end of the season next video, but it'll be real close. I could probably get it, you know, to the last, like to the second to last series there. Just depending on how the timing goes. But I'm looking forward to defending the championship. I'll tell you what. I think this team has what it takes to become a dynasty.